The United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense latest intelligence update on Ukraine, August 12, 2023. Russia has likely redeployed airborne forces from Kherson to bolster its position in the contested Orikhiv sector of Zaporizhia Oblast. The 58th Combined Arms Army has faced sustained Ukrainian assaults in this area since early June. The previous commander of the 58th was relieved of his duties in mid-July, likely due to his calls for rotating out exhausted units after intense combat and heavy casualties. The 70th and 71st Motor Rifle Regiments have borne the brunt of this fighting. The arrival of elite airborne reinforcements may finally allow these battered regiments to withdraw for rest and recovery. However, redeploying these airborne forces from Kherson will likely weaken Russia's defensive lines near the Dnipro River's east bank. This area is already susceptible to frequent Ukrainian amphibious raids across the river. In summary, Russia's move to reinforce the Orikhiv sector has come at the cost of exposing its positions around Kherson to increased Ukrainian harassment and counterattack. The 58th Army's endurance is being tested to the limit as the grinding battle of attrition continues in eastern Zaporizhia. The Ukraine Air Force Command update. Last night, Russia launched 5 Iranian-made Shahed-136 and Shahed-131 kamikaze drones against targets in southeastern Ukraine. The Ukrainian Air Defense Forces were able to intercept and destroy 3 of the incoming Shahed drones over Zaporizhia region. The Shahed-131 and Shahed-136 are slow, small, and fly at low altitudes, making them difficult to detect on radar. However, Ukrainian air defense units continue to improve their capabilities against these drones through adaptation of new counter-drone tactics, training and technology transfers from Western partners. Russia's increasing reliance on waves of expendable Shahed drones highlights the attrition of its higher-end missile stocks. Ukraine's resilient air defenders continue working tirelessly to intercept and eliminate these aerial threats before they can damage critical infrastructure and terrorize civilians. The Institute for the Study of War Russian Offensive Campaign Assessment. While Russian sources acknowledge a sustained Ukrainian presence south of the Dnipro River in Kherson Oblast, the Institute for the Study of War does not assess this yet constitutes a full bridgehead. On August 11th, a Kremlin-affiliated blogger claimed Ukrainian forces have established positions west of Kazachi-Lahari after conducting raids across the river in recent days. Other Russian sources report Ukrainian recon groups continue operating near the Antonivsky Bridge and Ola Pristan areas, making raids across the Dnipro. The continued Russian claims of persistent Ukrainian Special Operations Forces south of the river indicate concern that semi-permanent positions are being established on the east bank. However, Russian sources describe these as small infantry forces without the vehicles and heavy equipment that would be required for a large-scale bridgehead, enabling broader offensive maneuvers. In summary, Ukraine likely maintains a limited presence across the Dnipro in Kherson as part of efforts to degrade Russian forces and logistics. But so far there is no indication a sizable mechanized force has crossed that would imminently threaten Russian control of the oblast. The Institute for the Study of War continues monitoring the situation for signs of potential major Ukrainian counteroffensive operations across the strategically important river line. The Institute for the Study of War key takeaways today. Ukrainian forces continued counteroffensive operations in at least 2 sectors on August 12, making tactically significant gains along the Zaporizhia-Donetsk border. Ukraine launched apparent missile strikes on the Kerch Strait bridge to Crimea, in a drone attack targeting occupied Crimea. Russia conducted counterattacks along several fronts: Kupiansk-Svatov-Kremina, near Bakhmut, Avdiivka Donetsk City, and the Donetsk-Zaporizhia border, but made no confirmed territorial gains. Russia is preparing to increase the military service deferment age for IT specialists from 27 to 30, likely aiming to reduce brain drain. Russian authorities are adjusting propaganda language about the war for schoolchildren in Russia and occupied Ukraine. In summary, Ukraine continues shaping conditions for broader counteroffensives through limited gains and strikes on Russian logistics. Russia is unable to make progress in eastern Donbas and is taking measures to mitigate manpower and technology losses. Information warfare aimed at youth continues on both sides.